Okay, we will close the day's proceeding with Dan Trommater. I saw Dan perform recently. He's I think, a new Canadian, certainly a new resident in Canada. Not yet heralded, as I'm sure he will be, especially after you witness this astonishing performance. Don.
Thank you. Well, hello, check, check. Since most of my work, I think Flipper's in trouble. Check, check, hello, good? All right. Since most of my work is devoted to helping people and organizations see the world in a new light, see things differently. I'm thrilled to be here today at a conference devoted to new visions. So as Moses may have mentioned, I have spent about 12 years of my life as a professional magician. I need my hands. You don't want me to just stand here and talk for an hour. Yeah, check, check, good? Hello?
No.
If necessary, I can project. Okay. It's hard not to take that personally. Everything's been going so great all the time. Hello? Good? How about I just project? Good, all right. Shall I begin again? I spend most of my time using the incredible tool of magic to illustrate ideas and help people change the way they see the world. So I'm thrilled to be here today at a conference devoted to new visions. What I have found is that one of the most powerful things we can do is question and challenge our own assumptions. And so to start with today, I'm going to do something that you all know is impossible, but I'm going to do it anyway. It involves that little red box and a $100 bill. I brought the box. Who's got a bill I can borrow? A 10, a 20, a 50? This is really hilarious with a $100 bill. I suddenly get no. Oh, there's one. And you are? Joseph, bring that on up here. Give Joseph a big hand for being brave. Watch your step, big stairs. Nice to meet you, Joseph. I'm Dan. Joseph, before you even hand me the 20, take a marker, uncap it, and in nice big letters right across the face of the bill, please write your first name. Of course, that's a felony. But not a big felony. I'll take the marker first. Good. Please show them the name. That name is on there so that we know it is indeed your $20 bill, not just some bogus duplicate. I propose to do the impossible. I'm going to transport this bill from here. I'll make it disappear. It'll fly across space and land in the little red box. Wow. I know. Pull it up nice and small, makes it easier. Watch closely. Goes in, just a little wave, and it's gone. To no reaction whatsoever. Okay. No. Too late. Joseph, please head over to the box. Open the box. Pull out what you find and bring it on over. Then open the bag. And remove what you find inside. Yes, I'll take the bag. You know what that is, right? Yep. What is it? It's a lime. Ooh, not just a lime. That's a $20 lime. Joseph, inspect the lime. Take a good look at it. Make sure it's solid. Make sure there's no cuts in it, no holes. It is indeed an unadulterated piece of citrus fruit, yes? Yes. Fantastic.
Used to get lemon soap. This is better.
Yeah, this is better? Good. Anybody have a knife? Do you have a knife? Oh, I do. Or do you? You do? That's a key. I am. But first, feel stuck to it or anything. No secret compartments in the knife. Looks good. Cute. The knife and the lock. Grab the top, twist, and lift. There's something in there, isn't there? I think so. Grab it, pull. That's stuck. What is it? Open it up. It's paper. It's green. Oh, it's a 20, but it couldn't be the same 20. That would be impossible. And yet, when you open it up and show everybody, I think they'd agree that that is possible.
Whoa.
Really crazy.
It's real? Roll, it was 100. It's only real if it was real when you brought it up. So think about
It's the second time I watched him do it.
Did something that every person in this room knows is impossible. But I did it. Think about your life. Think about the people that you know. And they do it. They achieve the impossible. Sometimes it's a matter of just challenging our assumptions. And while we're on the topic of assumptions, I want to tell you a little story about that piece of magic. I had a chance to do a 3-hour workshop on leadership for a group of CEOs. And I performed that piece of magic as an illustration. And at the break, one of the CEOs came up to me afterwards and said, "That thing with the lime, that is good, but I know how you did it." I said, "All right, well, tell me, how'd I do it?" He said, "Well, you know, really, it's obvious. There's only one way you could have done it." Well, enlighten me. He said, "Well, when you were cutting it open, you just snuck the bill in there, and we didn't see it because you're really good." I said, "Wow, all right." He said, "Well, it's obvious. It's the only way you could do it." I told him, "I can't really tell you whether you're right or wrong, that whole blood oath thing." But I will tell you this, that in the 12 years that I performed this piece of magic, I've used at least 10 different methods to get that bill into the lime. Well, I tell you, I could have knocked him over with a feather. He looked like I hit him in the head with a 2x4. His brain just exploded with the idea that there was more than one way to accomplish this task. More than that, he made this realization that it was a serious assumption that he was making. Now, before I had told him that there were 10 different ways that I had done that, he knew how it was done. Not only that, he knew there was only one way it could have been done. That is a dangerous assumption. And while we're on the topic of assumptions, let's talk about this. You heard that there was going to be a magician here today, I imagine, and with that, your brain immediately made assumptions. Well, what's this going to be? Coattails, hat, bunnies? Then I walked up and you saw me, and when you see me, you know, skinny, tall, balding, middle-aged guy, with that whole package comes a whole bunch of other assumptions. One of those assumptions is one you're probably not even conscious of, and it's the fact that because I'm wearing glasses, I must have poor eyesight. Well, fortunately, I have really great eyesight, and these glasses have no lenses. Why? As a reminder, challenge the assumptions that you have in your life. Some assumptions are necessary, like this one. If you, every time you walk up to somebody wearing glasses, were to question whether they had lenses in their glasses, they'd
Don, you done?
I'm done.
I'm still here. I thought you were going to make me disappear. But that's splendid. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Moses.
All right. So you've all been